I'm from Holland and he has acquaintances in Holland, so now we're discussing Holland.
Oh, right on. And can you introduce yourselves for the camera?
I'm Annie from Unity House Nursery School in Owen Sound.
And
I'm Joe Monica from McMaster University. I'm doing my PhD there and I'm a graduate of Save the Mothers. I'm very excited to be here to raise awareness about the plight of mothers in Uganda.
Trying to get out of your way.
Good morning, everybody. This is the first year that the Save the Mothers organization is doing these cross-country walks all over Canada. All of the major cities are represented: Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, and Wiarton. Yes. So Dr. Jean Chamberlain started the Save the Mothers organization in 2005 after doing some clinical work in Uganda and realizing that acute clinical work really wasn't solving the problems. Most of the funds we raise today will go to support a 2-year training program that she started in Uganda. One of the students from that program, one of the graduates, Joe, is here this morning and will be speaking later on. I'm often asked, why should we support someone in another country when we should be helping out at home? As Canadians, we must continue this leadership abroad and advocate on behalf of those who can't. We all have a responsibility to produce local and global change. We have here today many different types of Canadians. We have Conservatives, Liberals, New Democrats, and Greens. Working together on local causes like this helps us to realize that the so-called other team is just like us. The others have reasonable beliefs that should be respected and debated with civility. By working together to help Ugandans, we may find a better way of working together at home.
We're just in Uganda about 3 weeks ago or so, and I was talking to a couple of them, and when I told them about the event that we were coming today, they said, well, Uganda certainly needs all the help that we can give it. So well done. You got a great day for your walk. Thanks for doing this, Shiv, to you and all your volunteers and to all the walkers. Thanks very much.
It's always great to see people stepping up for their community and communities that aren't even in our country.
So there's a lot of numbers that we talk about when we think about an issue like maternal mortality. And I just want to put it in perspective for you this morning. So let's say yesterday, 2 Airbuses crashed and everybody in them were killed. Now, this morning we would see that in every newspaper. It would be the lead story on every news program, no matter where it happened in the world. Well, yesterday, 1,000 women died, and it was not in any newspaper. It was not the lead story on any news program, and the group of us here are aware of that, but most other people are not today.
So, our last speaker.
However, my mother was not lucky like my grandmother. She has 5 of her 11 children succumbed to preventable death. I consider myself to be one of the luckiest person on earth, having survived poisonous snakes during my birth, sepsis, and hemorrhage. I don't want to mourn for my siblings who died, but I want to take them as a sacrifice offered to raise awareness and save other babies and expectant mothers all over the world. I want to be remembered as someone who was concerned about the lives of vulnerable women and children. My greatest turning point came when I witnessed one of my siblings succumb to death. I was 10 years when she died, but memories of her death still linger in my mind. I widely remember how she fell sick of malaria. My mom used local herbs like she did to anyone when any one of us fell sick. But whatever she did didn't seem to make any impact. Whatever my mom did to save her, my sister's life was deteriorating. I remember she became anemic and later succumbed to death. I must say, this was one of the most horrifying and awful experiences I have ever experienced on this planet.
Have you registered? Come here,
Have you over here? I have online. You have. Are you gonna look at me? Can I take your picture? Ready for your walk? All right.
And we need you to pay for waivers.
I'm doing Albie's job right now. So yeah, if you want to help out here.
You hit me to this and this, because you're going to take it down to the end.
It's almost like the pregnant belly thing. Like you guys all need to have it.
I'm the prenatal class of hours makeup. Okay, now it's your turn. Yes, you are.
The organization Save the Mothers, and there's some information about the founder, Dr. Jean Chamberlain-Fries, and here's some wonderful little awareness ribbons if you'd like to wear them from the street.
Thank you to all my patients that I've seconded and guilted to coming to help out. I appreciate it. And I think it was Nelson Mandela that said, we don't need to learn how to compromise with our allies. We need to learn how to compromise with our adversaries. Thank you all for attending this morning.